All right, Dave Lace. This is a special broadcast. Yep, special broadcast, and we will convert this also.
Hold on a second, Zane. Hold on a second. Daniel, we sent you a special invitation along with Phil to a special Insiders group chat, and you haven't responded yet. Now listen, man, if you don't care to respond, you could just, you could be at work or whatever flimsy excuse you're going to give. But Phil's in there. So I would expect you to be in there.
All right.
Nothing like getting a hard time for
right in the special report. Okay.
That's
guys,
right.
Of course, this will be going also on our main podcast, American Pulse Podcast, which is not only on YouTube and Facebook, but we put it on AmericanPulseTV.com. Quite frankly, our main channel there, our channel, where it gets the most views. So thank you very much. We decided
with all of that said, President Trump last night drop-kicked all of the network nihilist MAGA influences, whatever you want to call them. That network, the same network that Alexis Wilkins called out, that Dan Bongino has been beaten down, and frankly, that George Magazine has been, there it is, that George Magazine has been talking about for about a year and a half or longer.
Right. It's a little celebratory, but also we're giving everyone what to look out for, how it's working out, and all this. We did have Tracy did a great preview.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do want Tracy's video. Tracy's wonderful.
Yes.
And we take full claim to Tracy. Tracy's ours.
She did something, and this is one of those I have to watch this video over and over because she took, and we'll show you some of them, but she took some covers where we're talking about all of this going on right now, how it would turn out. Anyway, I'll show you the video, and then we'll go from there. Here we go. Oh, actually, we'll be able to talk through it if we want.
We'll play it.
Here we go.
This is Tracy Earp Caffey. Yes, that Earp. Your microphone is muted, Gene.
Here we go. Look at the color.
All right, everybody on your feet.
We talked about this. This is part of it. So much.
Dominoes. Love the dominoes. Yep.
Okay.
That's great. Tracy did a great job.
Now,
did a great job, Tracy.
So we're not going to sit here and review everything because it's kind of like an I told you so, but just a couple really quick. July of 2025, we're already talking about this. Be careful who you follow. You see the wolf there. It looks like a sheep, but it's hidden in there.
Notice the number on the ear of the sheep.
Yes, 1328. You guys know where to find that. Now, even going back to September 23rd, 24, we talked about this. When nobody was talking about this, echoes of influence, Russia's foreign tactics. Okay, we talked about it there. And this is actually, we use the same picture, but this is another show where we talk about bots and bullies when nobody, this is way back in May. Not quite a year ago, we've been talking about these bots and how they would come into play with today. And really quick, it goes back to
let's not forget also the endless stream of our illustrations and cartoons that have brought this point out, especially the one that Tracy brings out in her video of the colonial soldier who opens up his uniform and is actually a British redcoat underneath.
Right, and this was that was might even be from like 3 years ago. I think that one right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So to set the stage, of course, last night, and many of you guys know, Donald Trump did an amazing tweet. We feel great about it because it is the same group of people that have been uh,
Maligning us.
maligning us. Okay.
And anyone that criticizes their ridiculous narratives, if you go against their narratives, look, this network tried hard at the very beginning. They embedded their people into this operation, and it took a while for them to get out. But finally they're out. And then once they realized they couldn't control what was built here, they decided, well, let's try and destroy it. And they did everything.
Okay.
They said everything. It's
Again,
crazy talk. Go ahead, Gene.
again, what are we doing here? Oh, you know what I hear all the time? Well, not all the time, but with, oh, JFK Jr. would be so upset or whatever. By the way, we arranged it to interview.
John, if he bit them in the behind.
We interviewed RFK Jr. He said, granted, he's speaking on behalf of his cousin. He says John would be proud. We do.
John would love this.
We do daily Bible devotionals on our covers. We're the only one, I would imagine, I don't know the other major publications that regularly put Jesus on the cover or Bible, themes on the cover. We are doing.
Now, let me say something about that. Hold on a second, Gene. Let me say something about that. The reason that we do that is twofold. Number one, of course, that's the way Gene and I believe. Number one. Number two, that was John's original intent for George, aside from the political stuff. But the people that he was working with, especially the publisher at the time, was like, no, you can't do that. You can't do it. There was a lot of infighting. Now, of course, these people will never admit to it now, but that was the original intent, is to bring all those things together, the pop culture, the politics, and the Bible, and kind of infuse it into one.
Go to George Magazine, the first edition, issue 1, letter from the editor. He talks about the hardest things to do is a magazine with religion and politics. And we successfully have melded the two together and kept it like with this. Okay, so we were getting attacked relentlessly.
These people, they hated it. Oh my goodness. Oh, you got more than one article about the Bible in the magazine. Oh, it's crazy. It's not a politics magazine. You had to hear the arguments. It was terrible.
Let me walk everyone.
And you all know who it was coming from. All right.
Let me walk you through the frustration going back to 2024. Now, you have to remember, this 2024, we've already been saying and talking about our attacks to us with this. And Dave and I were like, are we ever going to get any help? Or is anything ever going to happen? Who knew? Dan Bongino came back and started calling everyone out.
That was step one.
Step one. Here's step two. Alexis
Wilkins, right.
Thank you. What a wonderful, brave lady this is. Even saying what it was and how she got attacked, by the way, through bots that we talked about as well.
Right.
But here she is. This is step two. And now, finally, step three.
Well, wait a minute. You're missing a critical thing. First, you have Bongino comes out, right? So he leaves the administration as assistant deputy FBI director. He goes back into the podcast world, starts blowing these people up. Then you have Alexis Wilkins, and then you have the high-level conservative pundits like Mark Levin, Dana Loesch, David Limbaugh, you name it. They all came out against this network.
Right.
And that was a big thing. And
right. We forgot that. We forgot that. Now the big one that came in here. And Dave, by the way, thank you very much for joining us. What we're going to do is just walk you through this Trump post and then show you after how certain people were, for whatever reason, they're kind of response to this. And it's very interesting. Okay. Here we go first.
Here we go.
Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness. Here we go.
This is President Trump's post. So he writes, I know why Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex Jones have all been fighting me for years. especially by the fact that they think it is wonderful for Iran, the number one state sponsor of terror, to have a nuclear weapon, because they all have one thing in common: low IQs. They're stupid people. They know it. Their families know it. And everyone else knows it too. All right, Gene, that's your first cue.
All right. So the pro-Trump, everyone on X.
That's our secret signal.
We're very this is very high end here. It's like cue it, Gene. Okay. So all these ones that are truly, or I should say, a lot of the ones that are Trump supporters, like, were freaking out last night. Okay, this is my favorite Trump post of all time, and she's just like laughing. Been laughing so hard for 5 minutes. Annihilate the loser, and also they have been attacking Cat Turd. So that is
So they're after Cat Turd.
All right, so you can continue on.
Here we go. Look at their past. Look at their record. They don't have what it takes, and they never did. They've all been thrown off television, lost their shows, and aren't even invited on TV because nobody cares about them. They're nut jobs, troublemakers, and will say anything necessary for some free and cheap publicity. All right, that's the next one, Gene.
Okay, so there was too many to actually collect, Dave, but we just, some of these ones here with LH Gray. I love this president. He's not just calling out the rot, he's carving it open with a scalpel made of pure, unfiltered truth and letting the bus run for the whole world to see, and he's right. And Dave, there's so many we wanted to just
take. It's quite graphic, and that's fine. Yeah, that's fine, yeah. But we'll spare you the graphicity.
Okay, so this is what's going on here with the response to that. But anyway, the Trump's tweets get are
all right. Here we go.
Better.
So then the president continues. Now they think they get some clicks because they have third-rate podcasts, but nobody's talking about them, and their views are the opposite of MAGA. Or I wouldn't have won the presidential election in a landslide. MAGA agrees with me and just gave CNN a 100% approval rating of Trump, not hand-flailing fools like Tucker Carlson, who couldn't even finish college. He was a broken man when he got fired from Fox, and he's never been the same. Perhaps you should see a good psychiatrist, or Megyn Kelly, who nastily asked me the now famous only Rosie O'Donnell question, or crazy Candace Owens, who accuses the highly respected First Lady of France of being a man when she is not, and will hopefully win lots of money in the ongoing lawsuit. Actually, to me, the First Lady of France is a far more beautiful woman than Candace. In fact, it's not even close. Or the bankrupt Alex Jones, who says some of the dumbest things, lost his entire fortune, as he should have, for his horrendous attack on the families of Sandy Hook shooting victims, ridiculously claiming that it was a hoax.
Yes. So
there you go, Gene.
Now, this is Alex Jones' response to this. And first of all, RT, Dave, you want to tell us what RT is?
Yeah, of course. It's Russian. It's the Russians. It's Russian Times.
Right.
Russia.
Melania is breaking with Trump because she knows the ship is sinking. That's Alex Jones' response to Trump's post. Now, with this, Dave, everyone that supports Trump is celebrating because it's the other side that's the ship is sinking, not Trump.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And the other thing is let's not forget that Putin had on their RT, which is their state media, he was displaying nude pictures of Melania, right, as a dig to President Trump. So any fools out there that think that Putin and Xi are secretly working with Trump to, get rid of some mysterious cabal, that's nonsense. That's not happening. They are enemies.
Right. Okay. So let's finish up this
All
post.
Right, here we go. Okay. So now the president continues. These so-called pundits are losers, and they always will be. Now fake news CNN, the failing New York Times, and all of the other radical left news organizations are hailing them and giving them positive press for the first time in their lives. They're not MAGA. They're losers, just trying to latch on to MAGA. As president, I could get them on my side anytime I want to, but when they call, I don't return their calls because I'm too busy on world and country affairs. And after a few times, they go nasty, just like Marjorie Trader Brown. But I no longer care about that stuff. I only care about doing right for our country. MAGA is about winning and strength, in not allowing Iran to have nuclear weapons. MAGA is about making America great again. And these people have no idea how to do that, but I do, because the United States is now the hottest country anywhere in the world. President Donald Trump.
Okay, so once again, yes, walking everyone through the 4 steps. Number one, well, first of all, like I said, number one, we've been talking about this, but we're not even going to count ourselves as a step. We've been dealing with this same network for so long. We've called out even Russian and Iranian propaganda from like 3 years ago. People thought this network was like, oh, these guys are crazy, and constantly attacked us for that, right? So what you have is Dave and I were like, is there going to ever be relief on this, or we're just going to do this forever? So much so we even left X. So you had Bongino coming back, throwing bombs at all these people, figurative, of course. Kash Patel's girlfriend, Alexis, she went out there. Then all these other ones like Mark Levin, we're going to talk about later. These huge accounts comes in and starts doing this. And finally, the big tank rolls into the room, and it's Trump.
And Trump just drop kicks them in the chest. Now, let me reiterate one more time, because I know there are a lot of the 17th letter followers, and we are very much involved in that as well. But there's also disinformation that gets disseminated, right, through those drops. Putin and Xi are not friends with Trump. They're not working together to take down some cabal. They're not working together with some galactic federation to take down a cabal. That's not what's happening here. Putin and Xi and Iran are enemies of the United States. They're adversaries. I wouldn't exactly say enemies, but they're adversaries of the United States. That's what's happening. Melania Trump is working with various channels to get the children that Russia stole and are trying to sell into sex slavery in Russia. She's trying to get them.
We don't know if it's sex slavery. They're trying to get them adopted. I don't know.
They're trying to get them adopted into Russian families or whatever it is. And of course, the pundits on X will try and spin that into their rescuing the children. Well, if you think that that's true, take it up with Melania Trump.
Right. Now, with George Magazine, we have been attacked every single step of the way with this. Let me remind everyone here, and this is interesting because we told people that we are in lockstep. We always have. Let me show this video, Dave.
Yeah.
Here we go, and Dave, if you have anything, comment throughout it, but we'll do it. Here we go.
And this is one of those, because just take a look here. MAGA GOP view of Trump. Approve 100%. And this is one of those, because just take a look here. MAGA GOP view of Trump. Approve 100%.
Make America Great is about peace through strength.
And so President Trump is a leader of the peace through strength foreign policy doctrine.
The theme for issue 39 is "So It Begins."
All right. So once again, we have been saying this for so long, and people thought we're crazy because we're like calling out what's going on. Okay.
Right.
Now, what we wanted to do really quick is kind of walk you through how those people that got attacked, how they're fighting back. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the first one I want to bring this out to you is Alex Jones How would you describe it, Dave? Trying to gather Christians to his side, or what?
Darren's very he's enamored with the gigantic size of this mug. It's full of some tea. And normally I don't drink tea. I'm a big coffee drinker because normally I don't like tea. I know a lot of people are tea drinkers, but tea, you're wrestling with the bag of leaves and you're squeezing it. I don't know. All right. Go ahead, Gene.
So now,
what's Alex Jones? Alex Jones is trying to sucker in the Christians by saying that Trump is under some witchcraft spell.
Right. And by the way, just so you know where it's circled there, that is called an M dash. We've been talking about this M dash for a while because it is done primarily with AI. You can do it, but if you put it, like Dave, you said, find an M dash on your keyboard, right?
Yeah. If you could show me the M dash on your computer, on your keyboard, that'd be great. Now, if you have to press Control Shift G and F4 to create an M dash,
right? You could.
No one's doing this. No one's doing this. Except artificial intelligence loves M dashes.
Right. So, Dave, look at this, where the attacks are coming from here. He's saying, whoa, Christians. By the way, he's under witchcraft attack. Okay?
Yeah.
Now,
call for a fast. That guy looks like he hasn't missed a meal since the time of Christ.
All right.
Right? He's
wow.
calling for a fast.
We need a fast. Okay, we'll start with you, sir. Sir, we'll start with you.
Right.
Okay. Now, watch how others, and I'm not saying this is, I'm just asking questions. Look at how the doubt is placed. Are you concerned Trump didn't place his hand on the Bible during the oath? That's weird.
Yeah.
No big deal.
I know. He's just asking a question.
He's just asking questions. Well, we're asking questions too. We're asking questions.
Asking questions.
It's weird.
Right?
It's weird.
Like, we don't know. Was his mom sleeping with 12 other guys before he was born? We don't know. We're just asking questions.
Now, the one thing that is just weird, I'm not saying this, I'm just asking questions, saying that it's weird. This is a 24-hour poll. You see the top there with 24. You see the views on it, 17,000. That's not bad. 322 votes in 24 hours here.
Right.
Okay. An average George Magazine poll in 24 hours, what, 5,000, 6,000, 5,000-ish votes that we'll get?
In 24 hours, we'll on all our polls, we'll get between 4,000 to 6,000 votes.
Right.
Depending on the question.
And then by the end of the week, if we leave it up, we've had some of them 45,000 for the Trump poll. 45,000, that is.
Right. And, hold up one second. I just want to address one person's comment here. Sean brings out a thing. I must be naive. I believe there is an evil cabal. I believe Trump is fighting evil. Yeah, but it's not who you're thinking it is. Right? The cabal is throughout Russia and mostly Russia and Iran. China is a contributor to that. China's just in it for the money. But the Russians and Iranians are expansionists, right? So that's who's putting out the majority of the propaganda. So when you hear these talking points on social media, on X and so on, it's coming out of Russia and Iran. That's the propaganda.
Okay, and this is cool that you think that you're saying this, not you, our viewer here. I need to run this video one more time because anyone that has a question with this can take it up with the First Lady. Because what I heard all along, this is from like 4 years ago, Ukraine is so bad that they're stealing children. Okay, just take it up with the First Lady. This is a minute. Let's at least do this one. Here we go.
The government is still searching for some 20,000 abducted by Russia, an effort boosted by a fresh $25 million in funding from the Trump administration this week.
How much has First Lady Melania Trump's partnership helped in this effort? How often do you talk to her?
We talk And I'm very grateful to her for getting involved in this. She deeply understands how important this subject is.
The effort involves enlisting third country partners to extract information from Russia about the kids' whereabouts, then pressuring their return.
It is very difficult to verify lists of names of children that we're looking for because Russia is doing everything to make information is difficult to find.
This month, a UN investigation ruled Russia's mass deportation of Ukrainian children a crime against humanity. Moscow reportedly running a network of more than 200 camps where Ukrainian kids are stripped of their identities, given Russian names, and forcibly adopted into Russian families.
Okay, so
Hold
go
on a
ahead.
second. Ornella T22. Right. 100% spot on. It's very, very layered. And that's what we're I didn't mean to show that one. But that's what we're trying to get across to you people, that there are multiple layers to these things, and we're trying to get the real information to you as much as we can so that you're set straight against all this other nonsense that's out there. All right, go ahead, Gene. I'm sorry.
Long time ago, Dave Blaze even says, when I was defending Russia, right? I said, well, Ukraine's corrupt. And you said, of course they're corrupt. We're not saying they're not corrupt.
Oh, Ukraine is very much corrupt. There's all sorts of money laundering going on in there. I mean, it's just
Right.
It's a hotbed for corruption.
Right. We're just saying here, when someone makes when the propaganda moves its way around, guys, that's the first lady. That's the first lady, and we got garbage on it. Oh, you guys are wrong. It's actually the opposite. They're trying to save them children. They're taking people's children from their parents, not from an underground bunker, not from tunnels underground.
Right.
They're taking it from
their parents.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So they're not rescuing any children. They're stealing them from their, like Gene said, from their parents, bringing them to camps, stripping them of identities, giving them new Russian identities, and then putting them up for adoption in Russia. So then, as they grow up, then they could be soldiers in the Russian army. That's what's going on.
Now, watch whether we're just asking questions. Watch how this all turns out with people after this Trump post. And this is interesting here. This is, of course, you see the post there. And that does it. I'm done. This is the last straw. I'm so angry. Right?
You know this guy. He always wears the beanie. He always wears the hat, the beanie hat.
Yeah.
You know why, right? Because if he takes off the beanie hat, he looks just like George Costanza.
Okay.
I've seen him. I've seen him numerous times. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious! I would have never recognized the guy without the hat. He's George Costanza.
Okay, now watch this right here. Okay, for whatever reason, I don't know the reason, but this is what he posted right after that. Oh, wait a minute, like almost a backtrack. Oh, you don't get it. Trump is saving them. That is Megyn Kelly, Tucker. Yes. He's actually on this, basically translation, he's actually on their side. Yes. He's actually helping them out. They're on the same team. Alex Jones and Trump are on the same team. Megyn Kelly is on the same team with Trump. Tucker Carlson. He's casting them out, knowing the Democrats will come after anyone who supports him after the midterms.
Right.
I can't even pronounce that word.
This is Trump being MAGA-nonymous. Now, let me tell you something. This is how stupid these podcasters think you
are. Remember,
they say whatever crazy crap comes into their minds, and you'll buy it. You'll be like, yeah, that's what it must be. Right. See, now I know something that person doesn't know.
Watch this. Watch this. Okay, this is what. Oh, I keep loving that post, by the way. Thank you, Catcher. Okay. This is what Trump says, right? He says this. Then it's translation, me coming, Trump is playing 5D chess. By the way, that's not really Trump saying that. You're not going to believe this. We need to keep following Alex Jones. We need to keep following Tucker because they're secretly working together. Do you believe that?
Secretly working together.
Do you believe that? I don't think
even though they shiv even though they just shivved Trump 15 times in the laundry room, they're all working together. Even though they want to see Trump in the hospital, oh, they're just all secretly working together. It's BS.
There was another one, and she goes with Bannon. Oh, Bannon's actually he's a white hat. He was actually with Epstein to collect information. Do you see how dumb this is, guys? Oh, you guys don't get it. Oh, you guys are idiots, right? Trump is saving them. See how this happens? All right, I'm getting worked up here. Here's another one, and okay, he's entitled to his opinion right now. He's like pro-Trump, but not his best post. Oh, this is not a good look. I'm a little disappointed, right? Like,
listen, we're so sorry that the president with the genius IQ of the United States that got elected to 2 various terms and everything has disappointed you, Nino.
Now look at this. Right after that, I don't know why. Maybe it's whatever. He has a right to be disappointed. But right after that, the next post, a pro-Trump post, saying that these people above here, Alex Jones, Candace, Megyn Kelly, Tucker Carlson, are grifters, right? He posts that right after. So it's one of those things. Whoa, wow, I'm disappointed in Trump. Oh, I like Trump. I like Trump. Do you know how long, like, this whole thing, notice this phrase. You'll hear this phrase a lot. I'm not saying with Nino here. You'll hear this a lot. I voted for Trump 3 times. In other words, he left us, not the other way around. But Donald Trump leaves nothing to the imagination here.
Correct.
This right here is saying who's on his side and who's not. It is not some sort of 5D chess in that way that he's somehow working together with these people. He's making it very clear, very clear. All right.
Right. And he's making it also very clear that he does not return their phone calls. So when these people of this network get on there and say, well, I just got off the phone with President Trump, he's not returning. He's talking to these people. He's involved in all of these world affairs. So much going on in the world right now. No one is returning their phone calls.
By the way, when this is with presidents, I believe it's with some senators and everything else, their phone gets parked. You realize this? Do you realize that, for Trump, you have to go through Susie Wiles. By the way, that's why they hate her so much. You can't just, they park the personal phone really quick, because right now, Eric Trump doesn't have an official role in the White House. If it's official something, he has to go through Susie. Granted, at the picnic or whatever, he can say, Dad, whatever, right? But the point is, you don't just call up the president. Okay. Okay, so let's finish. You want to finish up with this video?
We'll wrap it up, because don't forget, now look, guys, we're gonna be back on here at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
With stuff from the dispatch and the updates and a lot more of this stuff, because we're going to be worked up all day about it. This is Flow and Free Friday.
Yes. Okay. If we could, we'll be back after this video, but this is 1 minute of really what we have
to see the Flint Network guys crying. Oh, this has to stop. All of these attacks have to stop. These monkeys have been attacking everybody for 1.5 years, 2 years straight, undermining the Trump administration for all that time straight, and they have nothing to. They never want to have pushback. As soon as they have pushback, oh, we're being attacked. Look what they're doing to us. What a bunch of crybabies. If you can't take it, you shouldn't have started the stuff in the first place.
Again, we'll say it one more time here. We showed you the video, but we have been saying this for so long. From a year ago. This is 2 years ago. This is a year ago, before anyone even knew about the bots. We've been saying this for a very long time, and as soon as we say that, we got harassed so much. And this is, by the way, it's not even including the blackmail. It's not including the extortion.
Yep.
And remember, really quick, guys, I want to say this. Remember that photos that we showed and we say reinforcements are coming? Okay, here you have it. Okay, this, by the way, and we'll come back after this, but this is what we've been saying all this time. Be careful who you follow. Mark Levin says it better. Here we go.
Yep.
You really need to be discerning. There's some really good podcasters out there, but the vast majority of them are not. I wrote, the media continue to propagandize for Tucker Carlson and his ilk by claiming they are conservatives and or MAGA. They are neither. They grifted off these movements. They contributed nothing to either of them. Now, they showed up at events, but they were there to promote themselves, not the president or the future president, Donald Trump. If you're going to vote for Donald Trump, it's not because, wow, Megyn Kelly said I should vote for Donald Trump, or wow, Joe Rogan said I should vote for Donald Trump. They don't have that kind of influence. I may not have that kind of influence. Who knows? But the point is, you voted for Donald Trump because you like Donald Trump.
Cannot say it any better. And really, one thing that I wanted to let everyone know about that you guys that follow us actually do. That's a big coffee cup, Dave. My goodness. Someone help me here. What the heck did I just see?
What's with that? You know, like my giant mug.
No, I don't.
What he was bringing out, Gene, is this: these people don't contribute anything. George, look. George Magazine puts out great products. We got the great. We really do. We have the most terrific magazine on the market today in George Magazine. We put out George Jr., which is loaded with homeschooling stuff. We got a big announcement about that.
Yes.
Then we have our AI book. We have our crypto books. Gene has the Trumpography book, America in a Flash, which is fantastic. Now we have the America's 250th book with images that Lord willing will be in the Trump Presidential Library. That's what we do. Those are our products. This stuff, broadcasts like this, podcasts and so on, we do for free just to put the information out there.
Look,
we don't monetize YouTube, although we would love you to subscribe for bragging rights. We don't monetize the other channels. We don't monetize Twitter. We don't ask for donations or buy me a coffee. None of that. None of it. We don't have a gold and silver sponsor. We just want you guys to have the truthful information. If you want to buy our magazine, buy our magazine.
What my point of this last one is because this is the culmination of frustration of 3 years. Just a reminder for everybody. When people say stuff like, "Oh, they call people, our enemies have called this a rag," what we do. Let me explain something. Where it says, "What have you done for this movement?" I will tell you this. We have taken our connections with MAGA and name another person that's doing this and pointed this to the best of our ability to the Lord Jesus Christ. We put who are we putting in the forefront of all of this? We are saying, hey, this is the news. Hey, this is what Trump is doing. This is what's going on in the news. The Dispatch has news articles. What are we doing? And is it shame on us? Because I've heard it. Shame on you, Gene Ho. Look at what you turned George Magazine into, you whatever. Really? Shame on me or shame on you? Name one, and I'll just say it because I don't like the word. Name one MAGA influence that has turned what was given to him by God himself to put a person that was a photographer in front of Donald Trump to get all these things, to see the inside moves of how he's did it, what I can learn from it, and take all of that and put that back into the Lord's hand who gave it to me in the first place. And shame on me. Shame on me. How about shame on you guys? For what? Oh, we're doing research. We're doing research. You're doing research.
And then the best gene is John Kennedy would be so upset if he knew this. The guy is cheering. What are you, crazy? You wouldn't know this man if he came up and bitch in the behind. And for those that are out there thinking that he's going to show up at your door and give you a big kiss and a hug or whatever it is, that's not happening. It's not going to. It's never going to happen. Never.
All right. This is.
I'm shattering dreams, Gene.
All right. This is all right. Thank you so much for joining. Dave, we got to do this again in like 4 hours. At 5 hours.
I know.
Right, guys.
I have to go
Refill
to
your coffee?
the reservoir to refill the mug.
Dave, this is like that's
Literally
not a
hide
knife.
behind this cup.
This is a knife. This is a coffee cup, Dave. This is what it is.
The next thing we're gonna see is Darren's gonna do a new profile picture with the mug. He's gonna be like this.
Oh, speaking of,
You know that's coming.
Dave, can we sell George?
Leave it a comment. I love it.
Can we sell George mugs? Can we sell George like that?
Well, look.
All right, we gotta
go. We gotta prepare for 5 o'clock.
Yes.
We got a lot going on, and we love you all. We love
Thank you.
all.
Oh, can you do us a favor and share your favorite points? Gene said this, Dave said this. That would be great. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for checking us out. Don't forget to go to georgemagazine.com and sign up for the Dispatch. It's free. Get the emails and the news stories. And check us out Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can check us out on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see you then.